Good morning, and thank you, Chris, for inviting me to give a wee report just on the CAP Debt Centre, which operates from here. Antrim Debt Centre. As a debt centre, we aim to help the church here in Greystone and First Antrim to reach people in debt and despair in the community. We promote our CAP services through connecting with local agencies and charities, by distributing CAP literature, and by speaking through churches and at community events. We aim to share God's love in a relevant way, listening and encouraging those who approach us for help and praying for them. We offer an award-winning debt counselling service. We have a team of highly qualified debt advisors at CAP's Bradford head office who negotiate with creditors on the client's behalf and draw up a budget for them. We see people released from debt and poverty. We welcome both Christians and non-believers into our church. In Colossians 4, verse 5, we read, "Live wisely amongst those who are not believers and make the most of every opportunity." So we make the most of every opportunity God gives us to share the gospel. Now, all CAP centres are run through local churches to engage and support in the local community. Clients do not have to belong to the church, but we support anyone regardless of age, gender, faith and background. For anyone who has never experienced it, it's easy to hear the word poverty and wonder what we actually mean. CAP's Director of External Affairs says, "Poverty is when you haven't got enough income to be able to afford what you need for life." Just listen to the news and you become aware of the brutal impact of poverty. It's no secret that people are having to routinely choose between having a meal or heating the water to wash. One of our clients, a chap in his 30s, worked in a care home, but a heavy patient fell on him and left him with a permanently sore back. He had to leave his job and had so little income which led him into debt. Thankfully, he's got another job, but prior to getting hurt, he had moved into a housing executive flat, which is single glazed and has only a bath, no shower. So he couldn't afford to heat the water very often for a bath, nor put the heating on to keep the flat warm when cold. This chap is just one of the 22 clients we are currently helping here through the Antrim Debt Centre, which serves in the postcode areas of BT 29, 39 and 41. We have 10 clients in the Antrim area, 4 in Ballyclare, 3 in Crumlin, 2 in Newtonabbey, 2 in Randalstown and 1 in Toome. The centre has 2 debt coaches, myself and Heather Lawther, but due to family commitments, Heather has to step down. So if anyone feels that God is leading them to help with this work, then please come and have a chat with me. Our present clients are made up of 10 individuals, 1 couple, 9 single parents and 2 couples with children. Some of the individuals and single parents have just come through a separation or divorce. 17 of our clients are in paid employment, and altogether there are 25 children affected. Heather and I visit clients mainly in their own home and are accompanied by a befriender. If the client does not want to meet us in their home, we either meet here in Greystone Church Halls or in Ballyclare Presbyterian Church Halls or in the referral agent's premises. The befriender's role is to be a friend to the client, providing a listening ear and demonstrating God's love for them in very simple and practical ways, such as making a telephone call or sending a text to them, arranging to meet for a coffee and a chat, or drawing alongside in prayer. So how do the clients hear about us? It's through word of mouth, through friends and family who may have used the CAP services themselves, through churches and many referral agencies like Mindwise, Extern, Network Personnel, MLAs, or other charities like Women's Aids, Trussell Trust Food Bank, Blytheswood or SAFA, to name but a few. Whilst I refer to the clients, they don't just represent cases. They represent people, individual people who have all different needs. And these people and families trust us and open up about problems in their lives and come to see us as friends, sharing stories with us. One lady we're helping was mentally abused by her husband, who misused the benefit money she got as she is deaf and partially sighted. She eventually plucked up the courage to leave him, but has got into debt due to lack of funds. She's now living in a safe area away from him and getting help from CAP, where all face-to-face communication has to be signed through an interpreter. But throughout all of this lady has kept her faith, but has had to move to a different church. Being able to talk about all she has come through has given her the confidence to move forward with her life, as she knows we maintain confidentiality about everything said at our meetings. Now, some of our clients may have a faith or not, but we offer prayer, and over time they may ask us to pray for specific things happening in their lives or with their families. It's not all about finance. Presently, 11 of our clients are Christians or church attenders at different churches, so hopefully our help strengthens them. If we know of church events happening, we invite our clients to them, for example, men's breakfasts, women's group talks, church community dinners. In fact, last Sunday, a lady from Greystone Presbyterian Church offered to organise a community dinner before the end of the year, to which all our clients will be invited with the opportunity to hear a guest evangelist. Fellowship amongst believers is a wonderful gift, but if we are truly to follow Jesus' example, we need to look for opportunities to engage with those around us. How can you share the gospel if all your friends are Christians? Paul says in 1 Corinthians 9:22, "To those who are weak, I became weak. That was to win the weak." In other words, you find common ground with non-believers, tell them about Christ, and let Christ save them. Jesus ate with sinners because they needed his help, and they were open to receive it. So what sort of debt help do clients get? The options offered to clients to get out of debt are decided by the debt advisors at CAP headquarters in Bradford. But options include a debt repayment plan, insolvency, which could be a debt relief order, bankruptcy, or an individual voluntary arrangement. The options are dependent on the size of the client's debt, how much money they have left over after their living costs, and their assets. On the slide for Northern Ireland for 2022, 49% went through insolvency, and of those 49%, 67 were a debt relief order and 33% bankruptcy. 33% on a debt management plan and 18% on resolutions. Resolutions is basically support to clients whose case is placed on hold while a clear route out of debt is ascertained. Clients may not have a clear route out of debt if, for example, they're going through a divorce or a house sale and their financial situation is uncertain. Of our 22 clients, 12 are on a debt repayment plan, 2 are going through a debt relief order, 3 are going through bankruptcy, and 4 are in resolutions. Other services that CAP offer in this area are the CAP Money Management course, which is delivered through here in Greystone and First Antrim Presbyterian Churches, as well as the Antrim Baptist. And the CAP Life Skills, which is run by the Antrim Eland Church, which is designed to help people navigate on a low income. So what can you do? Could you please pray? Pray for those whose situation has become desperate, that they would reach out for support. And pray for Greystone's work with the most vulnerable in the community. Could you volunteer? Volunteer as a befriender. We really do need more people to help us in this role. And I want to thank our faithful befriender, Billy Sherrod, from this church for all his help. You could volunteer to help deliver the money management course or the life skills course. Or you could support us financially. And this year we want to especially thank Norman Mahoney for his fantastic fundraising for the centre. He's one very fit man. The money raised helps us buy fresh food, for example, fruit and vegetables and meat, for those of our most needed clients, as well as helping with emergency supplies of oil, coal or gas. So thank you, Norman, I can't just quite see it at the moment, and for all those who sponsored him. So no matter what work or volunteering you do for any charity or church, remember that what God has given to us is not for us, but for the purpose of serving others for the common good. So if you're working for CAP, what do you get out of it? Firstly, knowing that you're working for God, and the opportunity to engage with people in their struggles, listening carefully and offering little rays of hope, and getting to represent God's loving view of them, and seeing people develop and gain self-confidence and self-esteem. This ends my little report.